my business is not going well. COVID sucks, man. Maybe this will help you. Challenging the challenging economy. The talk? Yeah, it's on the 27th of December. It could probably help you with your business. The speaker is what?
Hi, my name is Fatin. My business is Laceputih. I can help you. See you there.
Assalamualaikum. Selamat datang. Salam UiTM di hatiku. Selamat datang ke webinar Challenging Our Challenging Economy Young Entrepreneurs anjuran TESOL Production dari Universiti Teknologi Mara Campus Puncak Alam. Hi, my name is Laceputih Binti Norazmi. I am your moderator for tonight. So pertama sekali, terima kasih kepada para hadirin kerana menyertai webinar kami pada malam yang indah ini. Webinar kami pada malam ini akan membicarakan tentang bidang keusahawanan dan cara menjalankan perniagaan secara profesional. Jadi diharapkan melalui webinar ini para hadirin dapat mempelajari sedikit tentang etika profesionalisme dalam perniagaan dan cabaran yang perlu ditangani dalam tempoh krisis ekonomi kini. Okey, mohon kerjasama para hadirin untuk tidak meletak komen-komen negatif di ruang komen berkenaan soalan-soalan. Pula kami akan memberi peluang kepada para hadirin untuk menyuarakan sebarang soalan semasa sesi soal jawab. Okay, thank you so much atas kerjasama semua dan semoga dapat memberi manfaat kepada kita semua. Indah sungguh cincin di jari. Beli di mana? Kami bertanya. Tetamu kita cantik berseri. Wajah manis anggun orangnya. Okey, bersama kami ialah Puan Fatin Afiqah. Puan Fatin Afiqah merupakan seorang pemilik bisnes bernama Laceputih dan pada pengetahuan anda, saya dan Puan Fatin Afiqah adalah sebaya. We are 22 years old. So it is definitely very amazing to see how someone our age is very successful. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Puan Fatin Afiqah.
Hi.
Assalamualaikum Puan, terima kasih kerana sudi bersama kami.
Okay, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. I hope our attendants can hear you as well. So thank you so much for joining our webinar. It means a lot to us. So Puan, let's get into the webinar lah ya. Okay, maybe Puan boleh ceritakan sedikit tentang bagaimana Puan bermula dalam bidang keusahawanan.
Okay, hi. Nama saya Fatin Afiqah, founder of Laceputih. Jadi Laceputih merupakan bisnes yang menyediakan door gift dan hadiah untuk berbagai jenis majlis, contohnya majlis perkahwinan, korporat dan macam-macam lagi lah. Tapi our main is for wedding. Okay. Jadi saya mula berbisnes pada tahun 2018, pada awal tahun 2018. I was 20 years old at that time. So I was using my own savings, which is only 200 ringgit to start my business at that time dekat rumah ibu saya yang berada di Meru Kelang.
Okay, maybe Puan boleh kongsi secara ringkas tentang your journey and development of Laceputih.
Okay, When I first started Laceputih, I always thought that I want to create a product that is different from my competitors. So I also want to bring my own design. Okay. And I created Laceputih. So semasa tu saya buat produk yang lebih unik dan berbeza daripada orang lain, and I have my own design. So I use the online platform Instagram to promote my business. Okay, jadi dengan design yang sangat unik tu, uh, alhamdulillah it attracted a lot of clients and customers. So from that dia membuatkan produk saya ni lagi maybe lagi menonjol berbanding other competitors lah. And then day by day we started having recognition lah, including in the celebrity industry. So masa tu saya ada terima tempahan daripada artis terkenal macam Dana Daniel, Wani Hasrita. Okay. Also, we are the main door gift provider for KL Fashion Week. And then maybe started from there lah. The journey become very memang lagi exciting, and starting from there lah Laceputih mula berkembang.
Okay, to be honest, saya sebenarnya sebelum kita buat webinar ni, sebelum kita dapat Puan Fatin sebagai our speaker, I tak pernah dengar pun pasal Laceputih. So before this webinar, I ada buat my own research on Laceputih, and memang I tengok your Instagram profile, it is so beautiful, it's so minimal and very sophisticated. So definitely to everyone here, boleh check out Laceputih dekat Instagram, okay?
Yes,
Kalau nak tumpah apa-apa pun, please direct contact dengan Puan Fatin ya. Okay, so menarik dan banyak pengalaman. Wow, can't speak tonight. Puan dalam bidang ini. Oleh itu, apakah tips atau nasihat yang Puan boleh kongsikan kepada mereka yang berminat untuk memulakan perniagaan?
Okay, so one of my advice is sebelum you memulakan perniagaan, you have to do research about your product and the industry that you are going to go with. Okay, so that simple questions that you can ask yourself is, what are you selling? What makes your product different than your competitors? And what value can your product give that your competitors doesn't have? And then you have to do a detailed research lah on your product competitors also. Okay, so when you get to know this question, when you know the answers to this question, and when you get to know your competitors, that way you can create a product that they don't have, or you can simply improve a product that they already have. Alright, so dengan cara ni, you guys boleh mendatangkan value to your consumer. So that's one advice that I can give. And then the next advice is that obviously when you started your business, the basic thing that you should do is to have SSM, because that one memang paling penting sekali lah. I think everyone already knows. And the next thing lah, last thing yang I rasa ramai orang tahu tapi tak ramai yang praktikan is you perlu asingkan your money between your savings account and your business account. So that way you don't get it mixed up. That way you boleh nampak the cash flow of your business, whether your business is doing good or tak. Yeah, that's the basic thing you should know.
Okay. Alright, I have my own question for you, Puan Fatin. You ada mention yang kita kena buat research on our competitors based on our product, like what product kita nak provide for the consumer. So, I nak tanya, what makes Laceputih different daripada competitor di dalam market sekarang ni?
Okay, so benda yang membuatkan kami lebih berbeza is the first thing is our design. Sebab dekat Laceputih, kami tak gunakan design yang memang ada dalam pasaran yang you can download from the internet. So almost all of our design are custom made. Jadi memang selalunya design yang Laceputih keluarkan ni memang you cannot find it anywhere else lah. Not all, but most of it. Okay, and then that one lah yang berbeza antara kita dengan competitors lain, which is design. Second is our product and our quality. So our quality is the utmost important thing lah yang I tekankan dalam I punya business. Yang produk ni memang susah nak dapat dekat tempat lain. Contohnya kita banyak buat custom set yang you cannot find anywhere else.
Okay, thank you so
Yeah.
much for sharing that information. So okay, kita we stray a bit from our topic a bit. So menurut maklumat Puan baru sahaja menimang cahaya mata. Jadi first of all, congratulations.
Okay, thank you so much.
So jadi bolehkah Puan kongsikan sedikit perubahan dalam perniagaan Puan? Bagaimana Puan menyesuaikan diri dengan media sosial, bisnes dan sebagai seorang ibu?
Okay, so as an entrepreneur, I will always have to think ahead. Okay. So having a baby is definitely a new thing and it's very challenging on the earlier days now. Then how I manage it is by having a schedule. I always have my schedule planned 1 month earlier. So that way I really manage my time really wisely. Okay. And dengan cara ni macam cara I buat is that I download an app that can yang boleh buatkan I untuk plan lah. And then for each task I will receive a notification or an alarm. So I will always follow this schedule lah. Macam kena follow very strictly. And I also have my own book planner that will carry all the time. So before having a baby, I always include just the big stuff macam okay 9 to 5 at shop or business and then balik just tidur ke macam tu rehat kan. But then when I have a baby, I have to include all of the small details including time spent on social media and time with my baby into my schedule. So all the small details is very important too actually.
Okay, so basically Puan, what you're trying to say is kita kena lagi berdisiplin and we also have to be responsible for ourselves. So I nak tanya sikit, Elisa nak tanya sikit. Before being a mother and you were running your business, how, if you were to compare you now and before, how would you explain that? Like, were you as strict as you were now ke tidak?
Tidak. Sebelum ada baby tu, memang lah, obviously I was very young and then kan. So macam I don't have much knowledge to run my own business kan. So having a baby is something yang buatkan I rasa macam okay, this is serious stuff. Yeah, I should be very very disciplined because if I am not disciplined, then no one is going to do it for me kan. Jadi yeah, it's a very big change lah. I rasa having a baby tu memang it made me someone else lah, someone lebih serious in my business.
Okay. So baby girl ke baby boy? I know some of you are wondering.
It's a girl. She's only 2 months.
Wow. Okay. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
I know being a mother is not easy, so it's very inspiring to see someone as like a 22-year-old. I can never imagine. But
once you have a baby macam sebelum ni kan before having a baby kan I always think about myself kan. But now dia macam oh my god I have another person that I need to take care of. So that's why I think kena.
Yeah, so it's definitely very inspiring. Thank you so much, Puan Fatin, for that sharing session. So moving on to my next question. I nak tanya Puan Fatin, macam mana boleh timbul inspirasi untuk buat bisnes Laceputih? Sebab Laceputih ni kan it's mainly menyediakan hadiah or door gift untuk majlis-majlis. Contohnya wedding and more. So minta Puan ceritakan sikit, mungkin ada cerita di sebalik idea nama Laceputih.
Okay, so Laceputih ni because since I was a kid, I've always someone yang very passionate dengan art. So growing old, I thought that I want to do a job that I really love. So that's why lah ceritanya Laceputih sebab I try untuk carikan kerja yang ada kaitan dengan art. So I thought wedding is a good macam a good job lah because dia kenal lah dengan diri I. Dia more to art but then at the same time I can generate income. So yeah, dekat situ lah jadi inspirasi untuk I buat Laceputih ni.
I
Um,
see.
okay, untuk dengan nama Laceputih tu for that tak ada any sentimental value ke ataupun tak ada inspiring stories behind that name lah sebab nama tu memang tergenerate secara tak sengaja. Memang so macam tu je lah, dia just pop tiba ada inspirasi Laceputih tu.
Okay. Thank you, Puan Fatin. Okay, a little break. I just nak bagi tahu semua orang di sini yang tengah tengok our webinar is that we have a giveaway. Okay, at the end of our webinar, we will provide a link. So korang please join our giveaway. It's such a beautiful product, very Instagram worthy, and it's definitely worth staying till the end. Okay, so again, we have a giveaway. Wait till the end and don't go anywhere. Alright, I nak move on to our second, well, not really our second, but our next question is, selain persediaan awal, adakah perlu untuk kita memiliki etika profesionalisme ketika berkomunikasi semasa berurus niaga? Is that one necessity ataupun keperluan as an entrepreneur?
Okay, so obviously being professional is very important in business because by being professional kan, it'll be easier for us to find promotion opportunities and a high chance for our clients to repeat business with us. Sebab being professional, ia macam akan mencerminkan kita punya business and also our attitude to our team and staff. Jadi always bila kita dengan customer, ethical professionalism ni dia menyebabkan pelanggan lebih yakin dengan servis yang kita berikan. Okay, so but being professional is not only limited to with our clients, it also applies to when we are with our team and staff. Okay. So for example lah, macam kalau kita ni staff kan, by taking ownership of our roles and duties, macam lah. So penting untuk jadi professional.
Okay, so as someone who has to be professional as an entrepreneur, mungkin Puan boleh kongsi sedikit tentang a comment yang Puan pernah terima daripada pelanggan, dan what are some of the improvements that you make yourself as a business owner berdasarkan komen yang diberi?
Comment as in bad comments ke atau nice comments?
I would ask for bad because this is where we learn and improve ourselves. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so bad comments kan. I have an experience where this customer dia nak datang untuk pick up dia punya barang after operation hour. So waktu tu she contacted me and she said that she want to pick up her items at around 7 o'clock macam tu. So that our operation hour masa tu kan until 6 PM je. So I said to her that sorry, I cannot do that kan. So kedai dah tutup. But then she still insisted nak juga pick up barang tu. And so our team, we had to go back to our shop juga lah to cater her needs. Bila dah sampai kedai masa tu, we met her and she was very furious. Dia tak puas hati because she said that we didn't tell her our operation time. Then I told her that we already did because on our WhatsApp conversation memang dah ada lah, terang-terang dah ada our operation hour. And then she said that we should remind her again. And then macam I told her lah, macam we have a lot of customers that we nak entertain kan, so cannot lah macam tu. Yeah, but then she still nak pertahankan dia punya pendapat tu and she calls us rude and she memang banyak lah dia pergi kita orang masa tu. Jadi yeah, that is one of the bad experience that I hope I will never repeat again. Semoga tak jumpa lagi lah klien macam tu. Let's just fingers crossed lah tapi kan. Right, and then what I did about that is that lepas ni I tetapkan dekat dalam Laceputih punya terms lah. After this, there will be no walk-in So if customer nak datang untuk tengok door gift ke, survey door gift ke, or pick up their goods, we will give them a specific time. So it will be appointment based. So lebih easy for us juga. So yeah.
True, true. I guess when we're a lot more stricter with our terms and conditions, I want to ask you if because of that, adakah like customers macam turn off in terms of asking for Prof Fatin punya services?
Okay, jadi when we have a more strict terms and conditions, then actually dia tak buatkan customer turn off langsung. It actually make us look more professional and macam orang akan rasa macam legit business. Orang akan nampak kami ni lebih serious nak buat business. Sebab berbanding sebelum ni, bila kita tak ada terms and conditions tu and tak serious, macam tak strict, that's why lah ada clients yang macam tu. Sebab dia macam anggap kami ni tak serious, so kedai boleh buka bila-bila je, boleh datang bila-bila je. Sebab dia tak anggap macam benda tu dia patut ambil berat, our operation hours. So yeah, tak ada, customer tak ada yang turn off.
Okay. Prof Fatin punya office dekat mana sebenarnya?
My office is in Setia Alam, dekat
Setia
Sainan 1.
I see. Okay, it's quite close to UiTM Puncak Alam juga kan? I mean, not that close. But 30 minutes, I think?
20 minutes lah kot.
20 minutes, okay. Okay, I nak share sikit my pengalaman in customer service juga because I work part time as well, and I'm sure ramai orang yang tengah tengok webinar ni pun ada like a part time job. And the thing about being strict, for example, if you work at a restaurant, when you're very strict with an SOP, for example, customers will always come back because they know that you are taking care of not only them but yourself as well. As an establishment lah kan. So bila kita ada strict SOP or we're very strict as one of the staff, that shows that we are aware of what is very important. Number one is of course our customer service. Number two, we are taking care of the customers. So I can relate to that because I have had multiple customers yang macam tak puas hati, yang akan complain. But I think even if we're not an entrepreneur but we're working part-time, it's good to have that professionalism because at the end of the day, bila kita reflect balik on the experience, we are able to tell ourselves, yes, I was professional and I did what I had to do.
Yep. That's why terms and conditions are very important. Sebab if anything happens, we can go back to the terms and conditions. So ada black and white.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so now Prof Fatin, saya nak tanya, based on that experience, how did you feel? Like bagaimana poin kekal bertendang dan terus bersemangat untuk berbisnes? Because bila kita ada very harsh customers who like to just say what they want to say, we will obviously feel very demotivated, very down. So mungkin ada support daripada kawan-kawan atau mungkin ada pegangan hidup yang puan boleh kongsi dengan para pendengar.
Pegangan hidup lah. Okay tak, macam waktu first I recruit that customer kan, memang masa awal-awal buat business tu, I feel very down lah, macam tak rasa nak teruskan, macam rasa macam give up, ada rasa macam asal ada problem je, my business akan down. So, and then the closest person lah to me is my mom. She said that I shouldn't be like this sebab I kena balancekan my emotion and work. Jadi apa yang dia bagi tahu I is that bila kita terima customer yang begini, okay, what we should do is that we should be professional because we are not representing ourselves, but we are representing our business or company. So yeah, that advice lah, macam I still berpegang sampai sekarang. So that's why lah, benda tu yang keep me from macam jadi tak professional dengan customer. Sebab I ingat setiap masa yang I am representing my company. So yeah lah, memang rasa down tu memang akan ada lah. But then you can learn that from you will learn that through experience.
That's true. Ada orang dekat comment section cakap spill the tea, tapi tak apalah we will we won't spill the tea for now. We're gonna keep going with the webinar. So saya ada tanya pasal pengalaman buruk. So sekarang ni saya nak tanya pasal pengalaman yang baik. What is one of the experiences yang paling menggembirakan selama Laceputih dinubuhkan?
The best experience dia ada banyak, but then one of the best experience lah yang I experience is that sewaktu kami jadi sponsor untuk event Jainan ni, masa tu kan I don't know a lot of Malaysian celebrities tau. Their team lah, they reach out to us, terus dia tanya kalau kita boleh cater for them lah, for their macam gathering event. And then yang paling best ni is because diorang pun jemput kami sekali. So masa tu it was a new experience. Masa tu memang best because we get to know diorang macam macam ni, and then we get to know diorang punya circle. And then waktu dekat event tu I get to know a lot of people lah in the industry. Jadi at the same time, being an entrepreneur, obviously I tak waste any time. I just grab the opportunity to introduce myself untuk luaskan lagi my connection. And then time tu memang best because dia orang respect us and dia orang treat us just like their team gitu. And best because obviously there are a lot of free foods.
It's always about the free food.
Yeah, there's a lot of food, man.
Okay. So Puan ada mention pasal connections. So I nak tanya, I'm sure whoever here, it doesn't matter if you want to be an entrepreneur or if you are just someone who's very, macam mana nak cakap, very introverted, very shy. How important is it to network, and how important is it for that? Yeah.
Okay, so before I started this today, I am someone who's very introverted lah. Okay, memang I jenis tak pandai nak bercakap dengan orang. But then, bila dah buka business, I have to change that. Nak tak nak, I have to change that, and I have to get out of my comfort zone. Because if I don't, then I akan ketinggalan train. I akan terlambat. Jadi, that's why like, it's very important to have good connections and good network. That's why lah, being an entrepreneur, dekat mana-mana I pergi, that's why I say I represent my company. Jadi how I berpakaian, how I talk, semua tu memasukkan yang sangat penting so that people know I am doing a real deal. Jadi connection tu penting, network tu penting so that people know what you are doing. Jadi supaya nanti dia lebih luaskan lagi untuk dia punya business tu scale up and grow. So yeah, very important. You tak boleh, kalau you buat business, you ingat macam you can do it on your own because that way you cannot grow at all.
Okay. Following up with what Puan Fatin ada cakap tadi juga, you mentioned pasal your image. So I nak tanya, image tu, how important is it? Not only as an individual but as a business owner, as an entrepreneur.
Okay, so waktu I first buat business, I tak ambil berat pun tentang pemakaian I ke apa kan. Tak adalah macam setiap masa you kena dress well, no. Tapi macam if you are with your team or if you are macam nak jumpa with your clients, that thing is very important rupanya. Because yeah, it's their first impression dekat you. Jadi macam once you dah, macam image you penting lah, not only dekat in life but also in social media. Kalau you are doing business, better avoid the negative vibes or negative talk lah. Sebab kalau you macam tu, macam mana orang nak percaya dengan you? Macam mana kalau you nak cari staff and then staff dia tahu yang boss dia sebenarnya macam ni, is a bad person rupa-rupanya. So macamnya lah, orang takkan ambil you seriously like that.
Okay, thank you Puan Fatin. So guys, your vibe attracts your tribe. Remember that.
Yeah, okay? That's true.
Yeah. Don't listen to the negative thought, and please jangan buat negative self-talk, because that's where we are, where we can put where we can put ourselves down the most. Sorry.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean it's okay to feel negative ke apa lah, tapi have limits on where to tunjuk
Yes.
itu.
Yes, betul. There's always, in everything we do, there's always a limit and a boundary. So remember that, okay? Kepada semua yang tengah tengok webinar ini, please remember that. Okay, baiklah. Sekarang kita dah habis slot pertama. Sebelum kita mulakan slot kedua webinar hari ini, saya telah menyediakan serangkap pantun untuk peringatan kita semua pada musim COVID ini. Are you guys ready? Okay. Hasrat di hati inginkan emas. Jangan pula digadai kereta. Keluar rumah, pakailah mask. Jaga jarak sesama kita. Dan saya difahamkan Puan Fatin adalah pakar pantun semasa zaman persekolahan. Jadi dipersilakan Puan Fatin bersama pantun beliau.
Alright, tiada sengketa, tiada marah. Ramai teman gembira hati. Jika kita duduk di rumah, virus jangkitan boleh dihenti.
Okay guys, please tepuk tangan sikit untuk Puan Fatin, okay? Hebat sekali pantun Puan Fatin. Memang pakar pantun di masa zaman sekolah. Okay, so now let's move on to the next question, which is going to be regarding about PKP ataupun Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan. So I know that sepanjang tempoh PKP, it's not easy for everyone. It's not easy for me, it's not easy for Puan Fatin. So Puan Fatin, saya nak tanya, mustahil tiada cabaran yang dihadapi sepanjang tempoh ini. So I nak Puan Fatin, maybe bolehkah Puan kupas tentang cabaran dan cara Puan menangani cabaran tersebut? Okay, kupas macam bawang.
Okay, so cabaran PKP ya. Itulah macam waktu PKP ni, we all know that weddings are restricted. Masa awal-awal PKP tu lagi terasa lah sakit dia sebab masa tu wedding memang tak boleh dijalankan langsung. Jadi masa PKP ni memang kami terima kekurangan demand because sama ada customer tu dia cancel dia punya wedding ataupun dia postpone. Jadi our cash flow ni sedikit sebanyak terjejas lah. Also dia menjejaskan pendapatan saya sebagai staff. Okay, apa yang saya buat waktu tu is saya luaskan lagi fokus, which is I don't only supply gifts for wedding but also for corporate companies. So the way I do it is that by reaching out to companies, by sending them email, saying that I provide gifts, blah 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 macam tu. So yeah, alhamdulillah lah waktu tu masa raya pun also time PKP kan tentu. Adalah some companies yang reach out to me for them to, because they nak order custom box for raya, for Ramadan, for puasa tentu. So yeah, sedikit sebanyak benda tu dapatlah juga membantu mereka.
Alright, jadi sememangnya perniagaan Puan sedikit terganggu semasa awal PKP sehingga menjejaskan pendapatan Puan dan staf. Boleh Puan ceritakan sedikit semasa syarikat mengalami financial problems, adakah Puan menerima komplain daripada staf or ketidakpuasan hati, and how as a boss did you overcome that problem or situation?
Okay, jadi sewaktu PKP tu we already have low demand kan, and then tiba-tiba ada juga customer yang nak postpone majlis and cancel majlis. Jadi kami tak boleh nak collect payment daripada client kan. And bila customer postpone, jadi job yang sepatutnya ada untuk bulan tu terus tak ada. Okay, so the way I manage it is that I just jadi transparent with my staff. I just bagi tahu this is the situation that we are facing right now. So I cannot pay you guys the same way I pay you before PKP. Because benda ni memang staff perlu tahu. They should know what to expect kan. And then I told them that bila ada job je baru I akan pay you. Jadi yeah, diorang surprisingly was very understanding. Maybe because there is a pandemic, everyone is facing that kan. Even ada company yang tutup kan. Jadi I cakap kat my staff and my team, this is the most that I can do. So setakat ni I tak ada terima apa-apa komplain lagi because I still bayar my team and stuff as always cuma bila ada job sahaja.
Okay. That I guess I boleh cakap yang Puan Fatin ni, you're a good leader and you're very professional
On my way.
I mean, as we learn and as we grow, as we improve, I rasa Puan Fatin, you have developed into such a very good leader as well as being professional in your business. So that's a good thing because not everyone boleh jadi leader yang baik. You know, it takes time and it takes a lot of improvement and effort.
Because
Yeah.
when I first started Laceputih kan, I tak tahu pun kepentingan untuk jadi a leader tu. Sebab I thought macam, okay, I buat business untuk diri I, untung untuk diri I, everything for diri I. But then, bila I hadapi kan tahun-tahun ni, I rasa macam not fair lah for my team kan. I have to think about that also. Because diorang pun the foundation juga kan, the base for my business. Without them, I will be nothing.
Yeah, true. So Puan Fatin, you mentioned something about a cash reserve and I want to ask you, Puan ada terfikir would you have thought about taking a loan from the bank? And if so, do you think it would be beneficial to your business or would it be macam tak okay for your business?
Kalau dalam topik on doing a loan ni, macam it's 50-50. For me personally, I avoid doing that because I wanna macam roll balik duit tu and for the next modal lah. Sebab kalau boleh I avoid doing loan sebab I takut macam once I dah ada loan, I takut I will be so comfortable yang I will not push myself. Jadi I takut macam I jadi selesa, lepas tu I rasa macam duit tu ada banyak, so I tak go out of my comfort zone lah. Tapi it depends lah, ada setengah orang for them loan is a good macam capital boost for them to go bigger. So it depends. Mana satu yang you rasa is the best for you.
Okay. And now I want to ask Puan Fatin, of course tidak boleh dinafikan yang PKP ni memberi kesan baik atau buruk pada mana-mana bisnes. Jadi dari segi perubahan yang berlaku, macam mana Puan adapt dengan perbezaan situasi sebelum dan semasa COVID?
Okay, so wedding industry memang I rasa yang paling terkesan jugalah sebab before PKP kami boleh buat wedding secara rancak kan. Tapi sekarang it is very different because wedding is very restricted and boleh tapi cuma dalam kuantiti yang sangat sedikit. Jadi dia memang something yang very new benda tu. Kita macam perbezaan dia is that sebelum ni it was very fun and all and sekarang ni dapatlah rasa perbezaan yang dekat shop tu is very lonely, very senyap, macam tak se-best dulu lah macam tu. And that is regarding business. Regarding myself pula, I sebelum PKP dengan PKP ni I rasa macam a good thing juga PKP happens because it made me who I am today, because someone is very disciplined and very serious about her business. Because kalau PKP tak jadi, I think I will be the same old me lah yang macam rasa ambil ringan je dengan business tu.
Okay, so basically I rasa from what Puan Fatin cakap tadi is really important. Sometimes certain things happen for a reason and it either makes us a better person or we become stagnant. Jadi I nak semua orang yang tengah tengok webinar ni untuk reflect balik. How were you before COVID and how are you after COVID?
Macam wedding, ada juga kawan-kawan I yang dah roll their business, gulung tikar kan. Banyak gila yang, banyak sangat yang gulung tikar. Jadi macam benda ni just because a pandemic happens or ada ujian, it doesn't mean that we have to sit and tak buat apa-apa. We have to do something to get out of that situation lah.
Okay, so korang please, I nak semua orang dekat sini untuk reflect because we are moving into a new year. Jadi it's very good to reflect upon the whole year and how we are as an individual. And kalau untuk entrepreneurs yang tengah start up sekarang ni, please look into what you can improve and what you should leave in 2020. Betul tak Puan Fatin?
Betul.
Okay.
Ya.
So baiklah, sudah sampai masa untuk sesi soal jawab. Tapi kan
Okay.
tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, sambil tanya soalan tu bolehlah tekan link kepada Google Form yang akan di-sharekan kepada tuan dan puan-puan pada comment section, ataupun para hadirin juga boleh scan QR code yang ada di screen sekarang untuk pergi ke Google Form itu. Yes, we are technologically savvy, okay? So please either go to the link in the comment section or you guys can scan the QR code on the screen. Alright, so para hadirin boleh tanya dulu soalan lepas ni, and yeah, just put your questions in. We want questions. Please give us questions, okay? We need it to be as informative as possible. Puan Fatin is ready to answer all of your questions.
InsyaAllah boleh jawab.
Okay, so Puan Fatin, sementara kita tunggu untuk soalan-soalan di comment section, I nak tanya one question. So Puan Fatin mesti sangat-sangat sibuk dengan bisnes anak. Jadi pada pendapat Puan Fatin, bagaimanakah Puan Fatin menjaga kesihatan mental Puan Fatin? In your free time, Puan Fatin ada baca buku ke, buat yoga ke, masak ke?
This is important stuff juga kan? Because not only take care of our physical health but also our mental health juga kan. So yeah, that's why it goes back to my point earlier, which is having a schedule. I memang letak dalam schedule I me time or self-improvement. Yeah, every day, bukan every day, it's every week actually. Memang akan ada slot I letak dalam I punya planner untuk self-improvement, for me to be alone, to reflect myself, to write everything yang I rasa macam dah lama terbuku dalam hati macam tu. And I also ask my husband to do that because as individuals, it's not easy for us to be positive all the time. Mesti akan ada masa down, and it is very important juga to take care of your mental health, especially when you are a leader. You nak kena ambil tahu pasal your team also. So don't forget to take care of your mental health juga lah. It's very important. Kena ada dalam you punya schedule tu. That's why I say to the smallest things still ada juga dalam schedule.
Yeah. That's true. Especially during MCO season, mesti because we all stuck at home, tak tahu nak buat apa, so we have to of course jaga our mental health kan. Okay, so I have a couple of questions. Okay, I guess we can start. Okay, I ada satu question from Azra Afiq. Puan Fatin, sebelum I missed it. Okay, here. Sebelum memulakan bisnes pada usia muda, ada halangan daripada keluarga? That is the question.
Okay. Halangan honestly tak ada. Masa tu I was studying UiTM Puncak Alam also. I was studying architecture already in the second year. Dan tu kan terus degree kan. I just said to my mom and dad that I want to start my own business and I want to quit my study. But you guys shouldn't do that, okay? That is me. So this is my personal experience lah, my personal story. Masa tu my mom and dad was very supportive. Actually, macam terkejut jugalah. Because they know that before I quit architecture, I bukannya sengaja quit terus tiba-tiba and then baru terfikir nak buka business. No, because setahun before I quit tu, I already plan. I always make my plans macam 1 month or 1 year earlier. So it's very, and then sewaktu I nak quit architecture and proceed with business, I tell my mom and dad what I'm gonna do. I make my vision very clear masa tu. I ada timeline. Macam you present your presentation lah. You provide a presentation to your mom and dad like that. Supaya dia orang lebih convinced to what you are doing. Supaya dia nampak yang you ni serious. And dia orang pun boleh nampak you punya vision and dia orang boleh expect what you are going to do.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Puan Fatin, for that sharing. For that answer. So now I have a couple of questions yang quite similar. So I'm just going to ask one. Rushdan ada tanya, "Hi Idola, saya nak tanya, pernah tak at one point you think about expanding Laceputih into a big company? Ada banyak cawangan semua tu and probably a
Yes.
global company."
Yes. All of these plans I already planned before I buka Laceputih. Kan, masa I buka kedai awal tahun ni, I dah plan benda ni 1 year earlier. So basically, the things that will happen 3 years nanti, I already plan 3 years earlier. So masa awal-awal, before establish lagi, I dah plan untuk expanding and buka branch dekat setiap negeri. So for now, I am looking to opening a branch in JB or possibly Singapore.
JB in Singapore. Wow, okay.
That's my next target.
Alright, that's your next target. Okay, now moving on to the next question. This is from Azalina Muhammad Yusof. Tanya kat sini boleh, apa harapan Puan Fatin dalam bisnes Laceputih sekiranya pandemik ini berlanjutan pada tahun 2021? This is a very good question actually. Thank you Azalina.
Okay, harapan honestly, I rasa macam masa awal-awal buka Laceputih ni, I memang anggap yang Laceputih ni will be my main business kan. But then when this pandemic happens, I nak tak nak, I terpaksa lepaskan sedikit Laceputih ni to do something yang boleh sustain lagi. Sebab memang wedding industry nak tak nak, kami kena apa orang panggil outsource macam buat something else. We cannot do this anymore. Macam maybe nanti this ni not only focus on weddings lah. That's why I said maybe kita boleh lebih focus on doing corporate gifts. So harapan dia, I rasa this will still ada. Cuma just maybe the products macam tu dia will be different.
Okay. I think we have I think we still have enough time for a couple more questions. So I nak ambil soalan daripada Naim Kosim. Have you done anything else before Laceputih? If yes, what made you stop it?
Have you done meaning business
Yeah.
Before Laceputih tak pernah buat apa-apa before Laceputih. Pernah lah sekali, bukan tak pernah. Pernah sekali jadi dropship tudung. Masa tu dia just a part time lah sebab masa tu sekolah lagi, form 5 kot. So I stopped sebab I nak further architecture lah. And then, tak tahulah dari mana, memang then I still start je seperti ni. I have no background in business at all. My family tak ada satu pun yang buat business. So I have no knowledge in doing business at all. So that's why being an entrepreneur, before you start your business, you memang sangat penting untuk you cari knowledge dulu. Bagi I tu sangat penting sebab sekarang I tengok orang buka business just rasa macam business ni is not only selling and dapat untung tau, just not like that. It's very hard actually to start a business.
Okay. I would like to re-emphasize kepada semua yang tengah tengok webinar kami. We have a giveaway. Okay. So the link for the giveaway is in the comment section. So please fill out the Google form and put in your information because what you will be receiving is so beautiful and again very Instagram worthy. Korang kena tengok lah. Like nanti ambil gambar, okay? And yeah, I think we have 10 more minutes for some questions.
Do you have any questions?
Yes, so let me see. All right, okay. Okay, I have one. Shahira Hanis, dia tanya, who do you look up to in the business industry? Who is your role model?
This is a very tricky question because honestly I don't have any role model.
Okay.
Okay, sebab I tak tahu macam mana nak cakap. Memang tak ada role model. What I'm doing right now, the reason benda yang push I for what I'm doing right now is myself. I don't have any role model. Just memanglah ada yang macam business, macam founder business yang I baca diorang punya background and then I tahu macam mana, I just nak tahu macam mana diorang boleh successful. Itu je lah, contoh macam Yusof. Tapi sebab bila dah 3 tahun berbisnes ni, I realise that macam everyone's business journey is very different. Jadi untuk I jadikan orang tu role model I macam susah sebab dia punya journey dengan I tak sama. Jadi I tak ada role model. I'm sorry if this answer disappoints you. I don't have any role model. My role model is myself, I guess.
It's okay. It's okay. It's good. It's okay. Everyone is different. Every individual is very different in terms of siapa dia punya role model kan.
Especially because I'm doing weddings now. So macam
Yeah.
siapa yang famous dalam wedding pun I don't know. So
Right.
yeah.
It's okay. It's alright. Let me see. Okay, we have one question daripada Sahira O. Have you ever think of continuing your studies?
Oh yes, I did. Sebenarnya sebelum tahun ni, I pernah apply untuk PJJ, ambil, I nak further on business management or media accounting lah, sama diploma. I dah diterima dah pun, tapi setiap kali I kena pergi interview kan, mesti I busy. So actually I've been accepted at UiTM 3 times and 3 times juga lah reject. Tak ada rezeki lagi. And now tiba-tiba pandemic, lagi lah tak ada rezeki. So yeah, if ada rezeki I nak further my studies. Because being a business woman and entrepreneur kan, memang penting juga for you to ada education background. Then barulah orang akan take you seriously. Sebab I tak nak students or youngsters nowadays rasa yang macam oh tak payah belajar pun boleh berjaya. No, that's not the way. That's not the right way to think at all. So please don't rasa macam tu lah. Sebab once I quit architecture, adalah some of my friends yang contacted me. They said that they want to quit also because they want to do business. But then when I ask them what is their vision, they don't have a definite answer. So I just want you guys to know that doing business is not as easy as it looks, and the money ke apa semua tu is not very easy to gain lah. So penting juga lah your education.
Okay guys, stay in school ya.
Yeah. Finish your degree.
Finish degree and then lepas degree kalau nak buat business lah, buat lah. Because
at least you have a safety net.
Yes.
Anything happens to your business.
Yes, my own mak, even my mak saya dia cakap, you nak buat apa-apa lepas dah graduate, buat lah. Tapi please just graduate.
That's why I want to push juga lah.
Alright, now I have a question from Shuhada Azam. How do you deal with the ups and downs in business?
The ups and downs, dari segi business maksudnya macam mana? Macam income ke? Ataupun ups and downs kan? Macam mana?
Syuhada, macam mana? Ups and downs apa dalam business?
Question tu macam terlalu general sangat for me.
Okay.
It's a topic.
Okay, Syuhada, maybe you boleh bagi tahu a bit more specific and I'll move on to another question first, yeah? Alright, now let me see. Alright, Naili Nasruddin, dia ada tanya, what are your hopes for this upcoming new year?
For this upcoming year, so I hope that most people can expand and grow even though we're in a pandemic. Sebab macam I cakap tadi, I'm focusing on corporate gift. So I think that's a good thing juga to do, and I think boleh kembangkan lagi. And I am also looking for a partner for us to do this business together, because I was hoping to upgrade my business from enterprise to sedang berhad. Okay, insyaAllah lah kalau I ada peluang. And I am trying to collaborate with a lot of brands supaya macam kami ni boleh jadi the main supplier for the gifts for weddings. Contoh macam any fashion designer in Malaysia ke, macam any wedding planner. So I'm trying to collaborate with them in the process.
Alright. Coming back to what you just said, you nak collaborate. Nina Kamarina ada tanya satu soalan which is very related. Ada dream collaboration tak with anyone?
Yes, I do. So actually ada satu wedding planner in Malaysia ni, nama dia Reka Timur. Surya Ketimah ni dia always do weddings for celebrities lah, macam yang hari tu Mira Filzah and apa tu yang adik Nilofa tu kan. So yeah, I was dreaming to collaborate with Surya Ketimah kalau boleh back then. InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah, amin. Boleh. Mesti boleh. Alright, so I think Shuhada, she hasn't replied yet to our question, but it's okay. I think I can take another couple more questions. It's 9:26 now. Ada orang tanya, macam mana dapat modal untuk buka bisnes? Besar tak modal untuk run bisnes Laceputih?
Okay, so back to this question I already answered tadi. The modal yang I start is RM200 only dengan savings yang I pernah kerja part time waktu SPM tu lah. Waktu I jadi dropship, macam tu. It's only RM200. Sebab I buat door gift kan, dia adalah produk yang kecil-kecil. Jadi masa tu I just printed my design and upload it on Instagram. So only RM200. I just beli macam kotak ke barang masa tu. Yeah, and then I just posted it on Instagram. And then sebabkan wedding, orang akan order sebulan awal atau 2 bulan awal kan. Jadi, diorang just bayar full payment. So, I just buy stuff during their money. And then time tu, I have profit lah. Tu je.
Okay.
Modal dia tak besar.
Alright, so untuk sesiapa yang ada di entrepreneur ataupun nak buka bisnes sendiri, it's not that hard, but it takes a lot of effort.
Yes. Yeah, itulah sebab kalau you nak start you punya business kan, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to ada modal yang besar macam 10k or 15k. You boleh start small and then take one step at a time for you to grow big. Sebab bila you start business dengan modal yang besar, itu pun ada risiko dia juga. Macam you tak tahu kalau business ni boleh diteruskan ke atau tak ada sambutan. So if you dah keluarkan modal macam 15k, tiba-tiba business you tak dapat diteruskan kan. So yeah, macam banyak lah rugi dekat situ. I believe in doing macam small steps, taking small steps. Macam I pun start business dekat rumah, my mom masa tu dekat atas lantai, macam things were not rainbow and unicorns pun masa tu, macam serabut juga, bersepah kan. And then I slow kumpul duit untuk ada kedai sendiri. And masa ada kedai sendiri pun kedai memang tu dia kosong, memang tak ada apa-apa, tak cat, simen je. Just simen habis, memang dia kosong. So I tak adalah terus keluar modal 50k untuk renovate. No, I start small, I start dengan lantai dulu. So mesti staff I buat kerja atas lantai. Lepas tu I upgrade ada meja. Then masa tu diorang complain panas, I letak aircon. Macam tu lah, just small steps.
Alright, so now thank you so much Prof. Fatin for that sharing session. I think that was very, very informative. Now it's 9:29, so I can't take any more questions anymore. Tapi terima kasih kepada para hadirin yang memberikan kami soalan-soalan itu. Is really very good questions. Also, I nak cakap terima kasih kepada Prof. Fatin for joining us and for sharing all of that. From the bottom of my heart and also everyone here, thank you so much. It was so informative.
Thank you, Alisa.
Yeah, pada hadirin sekalian, jangan lupa untuk join giveaway. Alright, the link is in the comment section. And yes, please join. Please, the more the merrier. We love. I have no words because I'm so happy and I'm so I'm very grateful ya Prof. Fatin join kita pada malam ini. And thank you to everyone watching. Okay, big clap.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so that is all untuk our webinar pada malam ini. Again,
thank you so much for having me tonight.
Yes, you are very welcome Prof. Fatin. It was an enjoyable experience and ED2417C, we are very grateful. Terima kasih banyak-banyak. Alright guys, good night. Assalamualaikum. Salam UiTM di hatiku. Have a good night everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, let's see if if the live session is